Good morning everyone. I'm just jumping on to do this because I saw some comments yesterday around, people leaving dogs in cars. Now, if you can look at that already, I mean, it's 9:10 and it's just dropped down like 39 degrees. Now, what I'm going to do here, because the comment that kind of made me think that I should post something like this was that, well, if they've had the aircon running, they've left it running, and the car's nice and cool, leaving the dog for 10 minutes is going to be fine. The window was down, this, that and the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of run my aircon. Going to leave it running for a good few minutes, and yeah, so you can see there the time, 9:09. I'm going to leave this running, going to make sure the car gets nice and cool, and then what I'll do is I'll come in and I'm going to turn the engine off, and I'll use my other phone with my stopwatch, and we'll run that and we'll see what temperature we might get to. So I'll run the stopwatch, I'll come in, obviously probably not going to leave it running forever, I'll cut and paste, but you'll see the timer sort of going through, just to say that I'm not I'm not trying to amend this or anything, and you'll see I'll show you obviously the time up there so you can see. So for those people that think it's okay to leave dogs in cars even though you've ran the aircon, so as you can see there, aircon on, let's turn it right down, so there you go, right down to cold. I'll turn my fan right up now so we're all up to full, and I'm just going to run this, and then I'll come back in a bit and see how we get on. Right, and guys, let's see what we're like inside now. So car's been running, we are, oh gosh, that is beautiful. Right, so that is lovely and cool. So I don't know if you can see our current temperature, 15 degrees. Outside temperature, 35. Means my aircon's working. For those that don't know, your aircon generally should lower the temperature by about 7 to 10 degrees. So there you go. Mine seems to be working rather nicely. There's my timer. We are going to turn everything off. So that's the car off, and I'm going to press start, and there we go. So I'm going to pause and stop because you don't want to see what's going on, but just going to turn that off. So let's say somebody commented about how running the aircon for a bit and then nipping into the shop for 10-15 minutes was perfectly okay with a dog in the car. It's not okay. Now I could crack a window as well, so there you go, cracked a window, and there you go, we're 30 seconds in, and I don't know if you can already see 30 seconds in, we are already up to 20 degrees. So I'll catch you in a little bit. So here we are at 2 minutes in. I'm already starting to feel uncomfortable, and if I take you up to there, you can see that we're already creeping past 25. So after 2 minutes I've gone from 15 to 25, and it's relatively, sorry, I think I've got my camera going the wrong way, so apologies if you can't, my filming is rubbish. Look at, I think it needs to be that way. So I'm still, I can start to feel really sweaty, and my shiny head. So already you can see that it's really starting to warm up, but let's keep going. So here we are, guys, at 5 minutes in, and just so you can see, so that's still only 9:27. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to just angle that a little bit, but there you can see we're actually up at 30 degrees now, probably just creeping past 30 degrees. So that's gone up, in just 5 minutes. is that 15 degrees. So for anyone thinking that, you know, leaving your dog in a car that's had the aircon ran for however long, I mean, saw how long I ran it this morning. The car was beautiful, it was lovely, and it's now shot up, and actually even now it's gone to about 32. So I'm going to keep going just to show you. So again, if you're thinking about that it's okay to just nip into the shops, you know, this is 6 minutes in, and you know, it's really getting uncomfortable. So again, if I just spin this round, so I'll turn that the right way, apologies. You can probably see that, not that you really want to see, you know, big bald fat guy sweating, but you know, it's you know, really uncomfortable. Whew. Right, so 10 minutes in, you can see 9:32, and what is the gauge up to? So again, where are we? Can you see that? Almost at 40. So in just 10 minutes, that has risen 25 degrees. Okay. Now, at 26 degrees is when, you know, it can get really, really dangerous for dogs. There is no way that they can cool themselves down. So just nipping into the shops, cracking a window, you know, I mean, look, the window's cracked. I felt a breeze come in. It's not doing anything. I'm starting to get really sticky and wet. I'm started to get a little bit, you know, headachy. So I'm not going to stay in here for too much longer. But I just really wanted to show you, you know, the risks of just for that nipping into the shop and leaving your dog, thinking that you've cooled the car down. This is how quickly the temperature in a car goes up. And I might just see if I can push it on to, you know, 15 minutes, and definitely going to leave it any more than that because I'm really, really, really beginning to feel uncomfortable. I mean, I can see, you know, just to sort of see, but I've just got very, very sticky. So 12 minutes, what are we? 41. But we'll push on to 15 and just see where we're at, and then we'll go from there. Right, we're at 15 minutes. It's really uncomfortable. I mean, even, I don't know if you can actually see that, just look at my arm. It's just sort of sweating, as you can see there, just water just sort of pouring out of me. Kind of show, just got sweat sort of running down, just absolutely, you know, just dripping with sweat. Sorry, that's a bit gross, but if you can think about what your dog will be going through, and you can see there, this is only at 9:38 in the morning, and again, just looking at the temperature, we've reached 45. So in 15 minutes the temperature has gone up 30 degrees, and people think it's okay to leave a dog in a car and nip into the shop. You saw how hot it got just after 5 minutes, but depending on what's happening, you know, look, I don't think I should really have to sort of do this, but I think it really shows you, you know, how potentially dangerous, well, not potentially dangerous, it's just life-threatening to leave a dog in a car like this. They will never recover from the effects of heat stroke. It's just so dangerous. So please, if you need to nip to the shop, don't take your dog. You know, it's just not worth it. Honestly, it's not worth it. So take care of yourself and take care of your animals. And I am getting out because this is now, I'm starting to feel really uncomfortable. My arm is just a pool of water. So take care, guys, but please be safe and, you know, be an advocate for your dog.